Hey, today I'm talking about BJ Novak's directorial debut, Vengeance. He also wrote and starred in this film, and it is a meta mystery drama dark comedy. The basic premise is this guy gets a random phone call from a stranger who's like, hey, your girlfriend died. And he's like, my girlfriend? Turns out it's this girl that he hooked up with a couple times. Apparently she told everyone that she was dating him, even though he really didn't know who she was. So he flies to Texas to go to the funeral and then makes a podcast. And it sounds pretty great. It's definitely pretentious. Like, there's no denying that it's very pretentious, and that I'm also like the target demographic for this movie. Like, it's for me. More so if like I was from Texas, but I still get all the Texas humor. There's a lot of like meta commentary on the United States, like different interpretations of what's happening with the United States. It's definitely a film that I would like to revisit. Not immediately. It's more of like, I don't know, in like a year when it's on a streaming service, I'll be like, yeah, I'll check this out again. I think the script was very, very solid. And there's definitely a lot of lines from it that I'm like, oh, I want to write this down and remember this for later, because it's just a good analysis. It also features Issa Rae, who I've seen several times before, but like, she is just gorgeous in this, and I definitely fell in love with her and need to watch more of her films. Again, I've seen a good amount of them, but like, she's great. I will say though that the very end of the movie, I won't get into spoilers, but like, it didn't quite work for me. Like, what he was going for does, but the execution of how he did it didn't. It was just kind of abrupt and kind of felt like a dramatic character change. It kind of felt like he had a very specific idea in mind for how to end the story and then built backwards from there. And the moment like where the two parts of the story collide just didn't quite work for me. I think it just needed more time to breathe, just more ironing out of that bit. But honestly, it didn't really detract from my enjoyment of this movie. I still put this in the really that category. I did really enjoy it, and I would recommend it. It was a good, solid movie. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 18 in the really liked category. And this is out of a total of 37 new movies so far this year.